Okay.
Maybe you can.
Is it big? Do you see the full screen?
Yeah, I'm seeing the full screen. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you can turn on other slides. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So basically, this is a presentation about Azerbaijan, my country, and people.
Yeah.
So basically, you can see the Azerbaijan on the map, and it's actually a pretty small country. It is located on the crossroads of Europe and Asia. So if you're gonna see, there's just like, you're gonna go up, and it's gonna be divided into Europe and Asia. The neighbors are Russia, Iran, Turkey, Georgia, and Armenia. It is located on the coast of Caspian Ocean. The Caspian Sea, sorry, not ocean. And the Caspian Sea is considered the largest lake on Earth. That's why it's got its name like this. As it doesn't have a direct exit to the world ocean, it's considered as a landlocked country. So here you can see the borders with other countries like Russia, Georgia, Armenia, Turkey, and Iran. Political, you can see this is the political map and this is the physical map. As you can see, as I told before, climate is really different in different places. For example, in the mountains on the Caucasus, there's a lot of snow during the winter, but here, the capital city Baku, there is none. And as you see, the Caspian Sea is right here, or the Caspian Lake. Small facts about Azerbaijan is the capital is Baku. The population of the country is approximately 10 million people, and majority is Azerbaijanis, because we have a lot of different ethnic groups. For example, Tatar, Turks, Armenian, Tats, Lazgis. There are a lot of different ethnic groups. The main language is Azerbaijani, and the currency is manat. Here you can see the view of the capital city in the evening, and sometimes it looks really, really pretty, especially in summer. My interests, I love learning and exploring new things. That's why I love geography. And actually, my name is from like Turkic languages. It's translated as white water. So there are actually some places that are called Aksu in several countries, like in Turkey, in Azerbaijan, there is a city and a river. In Kazakhstan, there are a lot of there's some geographical names called Azerbaijan. I love languages. I love learning languages, and I speak Azerbaijani, Spanish, French, Russian, and English. And I enjoy using these languages to connect with people all around the world. My hobbies are traveling, volunteering. I've been traveling. I love traveling, and if I ever have like an opportunity to just go somewhere and travel, it could be even in the city or in my own country, just for like explore new places, I would love to go. I love volunteering. I was volunteering in a school in Papua New Guinea that's located next to Australia, and I was working there, volunteering there as an assistant teacher. I not so long ago, I'm right now in Kazakhstan, in Astana, the capital city, and not so long ago we had two world championships. One is World Championship of Boxing, World Boxing Cup. Let me show you this one, if you can see. And the second one was the Grand Prix of Archery, and I worked there as volunteer. And actually, I've met quite a lot of there were a lot of teams from South Korea. So I was really, really interested in how South Korea has also, it's really popular, the archery and boxing. I love music. Myself, I finished a music school. So I played two instruments, piano and the guitar. When I was small, I'd like to listen all this children's songs. And what next? And after some time, when I started music school, I started exploring different genres of music, like jazz, like indie songs. And one of them was actually K-pop. So it was really interesting for me to learn, because I think music reflects the culture of a country. So I really like it. And I love to dance. Since I was 4 years old, I was dancing ballroom dances like tango, cha-cha-cha, waltz. And then I changed into hip hop, and now I do some K-pop dances as well. On this photo, you can see me volunteering in Papua New Guinea. And it was actually pretty nice of an experience. And I think it's the best experience I'm ever gonna have. So now about my country again. Azerbaijan from ancient time to the 21st century. My country has a rich ancient past, and probably it's because of its location. Early people included the Caucasian Albanians. It wasn't an empire, it was a state. And not only that, Azerbaijan was an important part of the Silk Road trade routes. So it was just in the middle. So most of the trade routes would go through Azerbaijan. Then Zoroastrianism is one of the oldest religions, was practiced in Azerbaijan a lot. Azerbaijan was known as the land of fire. So if you're gonna search sometimes the ads about Azerbaijan, they're usually writing Azerbaijan, the land of fire, because of natural burning gas flames important in Zoroastrianism worship. So as we have a lot of gas and oil, there are some gases that just come out from the earth and they start to burn. That's why they call it the land of fire. Right now, Azerbaijan still holds a really important part of a global infrastructure developed strategy called One Belt, One Road. It was made in 2013, but it still is really popular and important. Geopolitical milestones. Azerbaijan was in the Persian Empire for a very, very long time. So that's why we still have some words or some cultural holidays that are really connected with Persian Empire, with Persian traditions. The next one is the Russian Empire. It was the first part of 19th century after the Persian War up until 1917. In 1918, we gained our first independence, first democratic republic in the Muslim world. And what is really, really important for us is that it was first Muslim majority country, and in general, a country that gave women a vote to the right to vote. Yeah. And as you see, Azerbaijan was actually before Germany, the USA, the UK, and many other countries. So it's really important for our history and for a nation that we were one of the first countries that gave the women right to vote. Secondly, we were in the USSR from 1920s till 1991. And in 1991, we regained our independence after the Soviet Union collapsed. So basically on this map, we can see a photo how the Soviet Union looked, and Azerbaijan was part of it as a small republic that was under the Soviet Union. So why is it called the land of fire? First of all, our country has a lot of natural burning gas flames. And for thousands of years, natural gas beneath the ground would escape and ignite on the surface. So it would just burn, and there would be a lot of flames. So here you can see one of our famous touristic places where people try to go, and it's called Yanardagh. That means, from Azerbaijani and Turkic languages, the mountain that's burning, because when you can see they're actually flames, but it's not harmful because this is a protected area. And this is by nature. The gas comes out itself. Also, Zoroastrians, like people who worship Zoroastrianism, built temples in Azerbaijan. And there are still people coming from countries where Zoroastrianism was practiced long time ago just to see one of the temples. And because our country, my country, is called the Land of Fire, there are a lot of modern buildings that are associated. For example, one of them is the Flame Towers. And they're also really popular in Azerbaijan. And this is me. And not only it's a land of fire, it's actually the land of mud volcanoes. Azerbaijan is home to the most mud volcanoes because there are over 350 mud volcanoes along the coastline of the Caspian Sea. Mud volcanoes, some facts about them that are cooler and gentler than lava volcanoes, so they're cool, and people get into them because there are some health benefits. They erupt with mud, gas, and water instead of lava. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the mud has healing properties for skin and joints. So some people, when they come to Azerbaijan, they try to go to Gobustan. It's a famous national park in Azerbaijan, just to see those mud volcanoes, as they're really, really good for the health. Tourism. In Azerbaijan, tourism is really, really, really wide, and it's really popular. As you can see, we have people come to visit the old cities. This is the old city of Azerbaijan. Sometimes it looks like Paris, or it looks like a really European country, but actually this is Azerbaijan, the old city. This is the Maiden Tower. And actually you can visit Azerbaijan any season you want, because there's going to be definitely what you can do there. For example, there is a ski resort called Shahdag, and they're actually really good, and the mountain area is really beautiful. But you don't need to go to Shahdag only in winter. You can go and visit it in summer, because in summer it's not really hot and everything is green and it's beautiful. There are also some regions apart from Baku and Shahdag, like Shaki, where you can see the beautiful architecture designs like this one. And this, what do you think this is? Let me just ask a question. Guys, what do you think this is? This is a bath filled with what? This one. I cannot hear it.
I think it's mud.
No. What do you think?
I thought it's mud too, but...
Henna?
What do you think? Okay. What do you think, Rama?
I think it's henna, or maybe clay.
Okay. Well, any other guesses?
Is that food?
What?
Is that made of food? Maybe?
Do you think it looks like chocolate?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, it actually looks like chocolate, but actually this is a bath filled with oil, crude oil, like neft, that you get and put. Yeah, they take oil, and they have special baths made with oil because they have health benefits, and people come and visit this particular region that's called Naftalan, and people come and just to take these baths in the crude oil because they're really popular and they're really, really healthy for you. Next one is, let me check. Okay. And of course, the gastronomical tourism. As you can see, our food looks really meaty, really fatty, and really sweet. As you can tell by me, I love food. So for me, it's a heaven. And people who visit Azerbaijan, they also come for special gastronomical tours because some of the food is really unique and really tasty. One of them, okay, this is a Turkic dish. It's called kebab. But in Azerbaijan ourselves, we have different types of kebab. This is one of them. The second one is plov. It's rice with different types of meat, and it's really tasty as well. And the third one is the sweets. We have baklava, but it's not the Turkish one. And we have a lot of different bakery stuff that's made from dough. They're sweet and they're sour. So if you're ever gonna try to come and visit Azerbaijan, you should definitely try these food, because this is, for me, I love food and this is one of the best foods for me. Next one. Economy in Azerbaijan is also really important because our country exports oil and gas. And oil and gas takes up to 47% of the whole economical profit of Azerbaijan. Then it's going to be services like tourism. Then it's going to be agriculture and industry. That's not oil industry. Next one is that Azerbaijan is a part of major pipelines like the Baku-Tbilisi-Ceyhan and the TANAP, Trans-Anatolian Pipeline. And basically they take oil and gas from Azerbaijan and they transport it all the way to Italy or inside the Europe, inside the continent. But not only that, even though people think that, oh, you have oil, so you're probably polluting very much, we actually invest in renewable energy as well, like wind energy. Baku's the capital, second name is the city of winds, because the winds get so fast and crazy that you can just fly away with your backpack. And basically, we're investing in renewable energy. And COP29, the conference of parties that is made for climate change, to stop climate change by 2030, 29 was actually held in Baku in Azerbaijan. So it was last November. And agriculture and food security. So Azerbaijan's fertile lands and diverse climate help it grow a wide variety of crops. Like agricultural products are grains, fruits, vegetables, tea. Here's a tea plantation, cotton, and tobacco. We also have famous vegetables are tomatoes, and famous fruits are pomegranates. And not only that, we have livestock farming like sheep, cattle, cows, poultry. We have a lot of that. We also have some works to improve food security. So our country tries to modernize farms. It supports farmers and local food producers by reducing food imports and creating more inside the country. Because as I told before, climate and fertile lands are really important. So not only that, if you're gonna come to Azerbaijan, there definitely gonna be some cultural or sport event. One of them is the F1, the Formula One. It's the Baku circuit, and people all around the world are coming just to see the Formula One. And here you can see it's actually in Baku, right next to the old city. So they actually go past through the old city. And it's really nice, especially when they do it. The city just lights up again because of the lot of tourists, and it's so beautiful. Then we have a lot of holidays. One of them is Nowruz. So if you're gonna come in spring, in the end of March, you're gonna see this particular holiday. And we have a lot of cultural events like you can just go to a theater, like the Opera Theater. This is a state opera and ballet theater in Azerbaijan, in Baku. And the plays themselves are really, really good. So I would definitely recommend you to go and visit these places. Please come and visit Azerbaijan, and I would love to be your guide. I would love to show you some different places and unique regions of my country. And I hope we can actually meet really, really soon. And thank you very much.
Thanks for your presentation. And it's
Thank
very
you.
impressive that you used Korean in your presentation data.
Yeah, I actually, before I was trying to learn Korean, but everything I could do was like 안녕하세요, 감사합니다. 저는, what was that? Wait, I forgot. Yeah, anyway, this is the two things I can actually say.
I think that's enough. That will be enough.
I hope so. But it's actually one of my places where I love traveling. So I would love to go and visit Korea and visit some of the Chungnam friends, not only in Korea, but all around the world. So if you have any questions, please ask me. I would love to answer all of them. So yeah.
And first, after I watched your presentation, I really wanted to go to Azerbaijan someday.
Really? You should, if
Yeah.
ever you come to Azerbaijan, doesn't matter when, you should definitely text me, any of you, and like just in general, the Chungnam friends or any of friends you have, and I would love to take you all for a good tour. Oh, by the way, if you want to come to the F1 Formula, there's going to be, I think, in September, and you should definitely try to come to one of them because it's
Okay, thank you.
Ma, I have a question too.
yeah, sure.
I heard that you have opera halls and you love singing or songs. Yeah, I just want to know some opera singers.
From Azerbaijan, we have actually really popular singers, but they're more of they're like 20th century, end of 20th century. First one is Muslim Magamayev, and he's a person who we're proud of really much because his songs are beautiful. His voice is beautiful. In Azerbaijan, we have our own genre of music. It's called Mugam. So you can just type it in the internet and listen to it. And we have also an opera singer. He's right now popular, more or less. His name is Yusuf Aybazov. So, yes.
See. Oh, I hear that you have some Muslim names. What is the most religion in there?
Actually, Azerbaijan is a secular country, and in Azerbaijan you can actually see different types of religions. It could be Muslim, it could be Christian, it could be Catholic Christian, it could be a Protestant Christian, it could be an Orthodox Christian. There are synagogues for the Jews. There are Buddhism temples in Azerbaijan, and it's also popular. We have we are really open to people, and if a person is of a different religion, we're definitely calm with that. But I think majority of our population, like if you're gonna talk about really, really religious people, maybe Muslims, but actually like we're just all mixed, so it's okay if you're gonna see a Muslim and a Christian. It's okay.
Yeah, I like that you have also the Orthodox and Catholics. I never thought that. But how were the Jews in your history take most part?
We basically, it depends on the landscape. So Jews try to live a bit on the north. But in like everywhere you're gonna go, in any almost city you're gonna go, you're gonna see a Jew, and there's gonna be a synagogue for them. You can see a Buddhist, and there's gonna be a Buddhism temple for them. So it's not a problem. You can find, and you're gonna be respected.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. May I ask another question?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I just want to know more about the crude oil. Do you make more petroleum from the crude oil?
So basically, we make petroleum that is mostly, it's light petroleum. So it's mostly used for the planes, and it's usually for the chemical reasons.
Yeah.
So yes.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Any other questions?
This is not a question, but I really wanted to say something that your name Aksu means the white water in Azerbaijan language, right?
In Azerbaijan, in Turkic, in like Turkic languages, it means white water.
So you usually use Azerbaijan language or Turkey in your school and in your daily life?
So
What language do you use?
Which languages I use on my daily basis?
Yeah, because
okay, so I speak because I travel a lot. I tend to speak English a lot, but I still no way I'm gonna forget my own mother tongue. Azerbaijani, sure. We had a Azerbaijani team like a week ago for the boxing championship, and I was really happy to see them, and I talked to them in Azerbaijani, and I tend not to forget any of the languages. Right now in Azerbaijan, Azerbaijani language is on top, like it's high because this is our own language, so we should like protect it. So it's actually really important for us. But I do speak on my daily basis at least 4 languages because I meet people, different people all the time. I speak Azerbaijani, I speak Russian, I speak English. So it just mixes all around, depending on the situation.
But how about architecture? Do you follow Zaha Hadid's architecture or some? Who's the most favorite architecture of your cities?
Of our cities, actually, we have not just like architectures. Of course, there are some architectures from Azerbaijan, but we do have some people who come from abroad, like from Arabian countries, to help us with the projects. There is a famous construction that's called the Haydar Aliyev Center.
Yeah.
And it was planned by a famous woman architect. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Sorry, can you repeat the name of the house?
The house. Let me just. Is that okay if I'm gonna show it? So
yeah.
Can I show it? Right.
Yeah.
The photo.
Good.
Haydar Aliyev Center. So just a second.
Yeah. No.
Just a second. I'm gonna open it. Yeah. So this is called the Haydar Aliyev Cultural Center. Let me share the screen. Window. There. Home tab. There. Here it is.
Oh, it's good. It's quite good.
Mm-hmm. We have some really unique architecture designs in Azerbaijan.
It's good. It's more creative. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
So
I have good activities by then.
Thank you very much for your attention, and thank you very much for your time. It was my pleasure to show you and to tell you something about my country. So I hope we can meet really soon.
Thanks for giving us a speech, and it was really honored to listen about Azerbaijan and its cultures a lot. So thanks a lot, Aksu.